What's up, everybody? I'm Mike with Omega Survival, and I want to do a review of the THRUNITE Archer 1A V3. It runs about $35.95. This is the upgraded version of the 1A V2. It's made more user-friendly. It has 5 modes: Firefly, Low, Medium, High, and Strobe. It has a rear button push switch for on and off, and a front selector switch, which I'm going to show everybody in a minute. It works with both lithium-ion 14500 and standard AA's. It has reverse polarity protection, an orange peel reflector, ultra clear tempered glass, aircraft grade aluminum body, hard anodized abrasion finish, reversible and removable pocket clip, memory function set to any mode except strobe. It is a Cree XPL V6 LED with a 20-year lifespan. Firefly is 0.1 lumens and it runs for 17 days. Low is 17 lumens and it runs for 22 hours. Medium is 75 lumens and it runs for 5 hours. High is 200 lumens and it runs for 115 minutes. Strobe is 200 lumens and it runs for 3.5 hours and it weighs 42 grams empty. And give me 1 second here. I want to get my ruler so I could show you the dimensions and sizes. This is a 1-foot steel ruler, very accurate. It's a maze ruler. First, it comes in this box, like all THRUNITE. It comes very well protected. Then you have the flashlight itself, the padding, and if you go to the bottom, it has spare O-rings, a spare push button cap, and a lanyard, and the instruction manual in the bottom. Let's put this back together and move it aside. As you can see, it has the rear tactical push button on-off switch, and it has a U-groove for comfort. It has a little slit there that you could put an eye-ring, key ring for a lanyard. It has a removable pocket clip. You can turn it around and put it on this side if you want to wear it on a hat. But I just like it there. That's quite fine for me. So when you turn it on, you can stick it down, hit the button that takes you down to Firefly, like I showed you, which is a 0.1 lumen. You hit it again, it's 17 lumens on low. Hit it again, 75 lumens on medium. Hit it again, it's 200 lumens. And if you hold the button down, it puts it on strobe. And it has a memory. You can turn it on and off, it stays the same, but if you put it on Firefly or low, you turn it on and turn it off and it's going to stay there. If you go to medium, which is a pretty good one, you turn it on and turn it off and it's going to stay at that setting. Or you could switch it up to high. You turn it on and turn it off, it's going to stay at that setting. So let's get a quick measurement. It's almost 4 inches in length exactly. A little over. It's about 4 1/16 inches long. It's got a self-defense bezel. There's that orange peel reflector. It's very grippy, perfect in the hand, fits really well in the pocket. I think this is my favorite new EDC light. It's about 3/4 of an inch wide. So stick with me. We're gonna get out on the trail. I don't just like going in my backyard when I do a review. I like to do things in my reviews that's actual real world applications. So I'm going out into a pitch black trail where I'm nowhere near a light in town. I'm in the middle of the woods and next to the river. And I'm going to show you guys a really nice torture test where I'm going to drop it in the river and then drop it on rocks from about waist high, because most of the time I'm going to have it, it's going to be in my hand when I'm holding it. So stick with me and stay tuned, and we're going to get out on the trail. Well, everybody, I made it out onto the trail with the THRUNITE Archer 1A V3. And the very first thing I want to do is bring it right down to the river. And drop it in the water. Just let it sit there for a minute. It's on high right now, 200 lumen. There's firefly, low, medium, and high, and pulse. And right now it's clearly under the water. Still works. Absolutely good. Here's the selector switch I showed y'all. To turn it on and off is just the end switch, on and off. That's a low, medium, and high. Gets a pretty good throw. And I'm not just in my backyard like always, I'm out in the middle of nowhere on the trail, because I want you guys to be able to see what this light really does. You see, you can drop it. It works completely fine. Exactly as it should. So, stick with me. Alright, I'm going to do a little bit of walking on the trail now. Nothing more than the THRUNITE on. The 1A V3. I turned all my other lights off. I did have them on for the torture test because I wanted you to see the light going into the water and being dropped on the ground. Now I'm walking back home on the trail, and as you can see, for a little pocket size EDC flashlight, it's pretty great. It was a very nice throw. For 1AA, it's a pretty good EDC flashlight that have 200 lumens. And I believe all you gotta do is hold that button down and it does the pulses. And hit it again. And it's right back to where it should be. Very efficient little flashlight. I like to have flashlights that have easily accessible batteries like AA's and AAA's. I like the batteries that have the 18650 and a CR123 because they can handle a much higher output of lumen, and sometimes I like a flashlight to just flood whatever area I'm in with light, but sometimes I don't need it. But for an EDC, you couldn't ask for more. I think this is one of the most perfect EDC size flashlights I've ever had. It's a really good little light, perfect little size, and it has a real nice look to it. So I'm Mike with Omega Survival, and as you've seen, you're easily able to drop it in the water with no problem. It's pretty impact resistant. I dropped it on hard rocks from about 3 feet up, and as you can see, I'm walking back home on the trail with nothing more than this flashlight, and it's completely illuminating the whole trail. So I'm Mike with Omega Survival. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and until next time, thanks for watching. I'll leave the links in the description below on where you can find this light if you're interested in buying one yourself. Until then, get outside.